Hello there guys and welcome to another race here in Elite Racing League, the normal division for round number 5 in Japan. And finally, after 6 weeks of this league being paused, we are back. And the previous round was in Austria. It was a frustrating race. You can see it after watching this thing. Well, no, maybe I think it is suggested to watch it before this thing, but well, now heading back to Japan. TheRealGT leads the championship with 78 points, and meanwhile for us we are in 9th in the standings. We only participated one race in this season, being in Austria, and Red Bull are dominating the championship. So, can anyone stop this dominance before it becomes too late and they secure the championship before few races before the end of the season? Well, let's see how it goes in this race and the next ones. But now we are in qualifying and I was doing pretty well. For now we are in provisional pole. I only did one validated lap. I was on my first out lap and then it got invalidated as well as the next one, and so I decided to do that invalidated lap, but instead I did not complete it. And then I did that other one, the one which put me into provisional pole, and now we are doing the third and final flying lap. Well, the second one if you don't count that invalidated one that I did not complete it. We complete the SS and we head into turn 8 with 1.3 tenths better than the previous lap, but then I did a little bit terrible into dengue. But now we are into turns 10 and 11 and we have an improvement of 2 times now, and we head into turns 12 and 13, and now we head into the sprint curve, and it is going pretty decently these corners, and exiting the sprint curve we have overall improved by 3.6 tenths now, so it is gonna be a pretty big improvement, but it is unnecessary because I'm gonna still be in pole position. And we head into the Casio Triangle chicane, and oh man, we have not done pretty well in this chicane. Or maybe on that previous lap I did perfectly. TheRealGT qualifies into second place, but he isn't fast enough to beat me, and I set a lap time of 1:27.077. What a dominant pole that I did. What a dominant pole that I have done. Wow. Half a second faster than the second place in qualifying. Incredible. Hope it happens the same in the race. Jimmy qualified third, and then Adilfo qualified fourth, and wow, Adilfo qualified fourth, a second slower his lap time than mine. Wow, that is pretty dominant. The top three was pretty dominant. Well, actually no, the Adilfo did not set the lap time more than a second slower. It was barely less than a second, but Nevado did set a lap time a second slower than mine. And then Pablo qualified 6th, Skywalker in 7th, First Killer in 8th, JP in 9th, Churrasco in 10th, Kludak in 11th, Spectre in 12th, Stordog in 13th, and Asquil, the final driver who qualified in the top 14. 1.8 seconds slower his lap time than mine. And with that, let's begin the race. We're gonna start on medium tires, but I think I'll regret underfueling the car because here in Japan, conserving the fuel is pretty hard. But we're gonna begin the race and we are underway for the Japanese Grand Prix round number 5, and TheRealGT is already fighting me, and oh man, he overtook me. I did not get a pretty good start, and we are down to P2 now, but hope I can maintain at least that P2 and maybe re-overtake TheRealGT later on. But still, I need to conserve a little bit of fuel, because as I said earlier, here in Japan it is not easy to maintain fuel, and you'll burn a lot of it, and that is according to my experiences from the previous races here in Suzuka. But into 130R, I don't have enough straight line speed to defend Jimmy, and he overtook me pretty easily down the inside, and I have no chances to re-overtake him. I don't have that much of a straight line speed to be competitive, but well, at least can I defend that third place. But yeah, it is not a good situation that I am having in this start of the race, but well, there is a long way to go, 25 laps to go, so everything can happen. Maybe I can re-overtake them, but for now it isn't possible to overtake because a little boy is out of the race and that deployed the safety car, and so we need to be in that position unless someone boxes that are ahead of me, but I don't think it'll happen. It is too soon to box, and they are on mediums, I'm on mediums, and also, well, the top 5 are on mediums, and I don't think we are having plans to box in this lap, so for now it'll maintain like that for the rest of the safety car. And indeed it maintained like that, and on lap 4 we end the safety car, and so we begin racing once again, beginning lap 5, but I don't have the straight line speed to defend my place, and even though I was deploying my ERS, Nevado was going faster than me in the straight, and he was on the inside in the turns 1 and 2, and he overtook me on these corners. Ah man, that is going pretty bad, but well, I have chances to re-overtake them, but it'll be a pretty challenging thing, and maybe it'll be way harder because I also need to conserve a little bit of fuel, although yeah, the safety car helped me with the fuel, but I don't think it is gonna be enough, and still I think I need to be careful with the fuel. And laps passed and I was managing my fuel, and I had DRS beginning lap 8, and that means that I was trying to re-overtake Nevado, and I am doing that thing, and I was on the outside into turns 1 and 2, and I successfully overtook Nevado, and we are back into the podium. Now it is once again maintaining the fuel into the positive amounts of spare to the end, and we overtake them, or at least catch them for the next few laps. Lap 14, and I caught the top 2, but that meant that I needed to consume way more fuel, and now we are on the negative amounts of spare fuel that we have to the end of the race, and so that means that I need to conserve way more fuel, and the top 2 have boxed, and that means that we are now leading the race, but it is because they are boxing for hard tires. I am boxing for soft tires, and that's why I am staying out. I'm planning to stay out for like 3 more laps and then box to soft tires. It'll be a little bit of a gamble because that means that I need to conserve my tires and also my fuel, and that means that I will lose some seconds because of it, but I don't know if I'm gonna gain them back with the stint with the soft tires. And at the end of lap 16 I boxed for soft tires, and then I exited the pit lane to begin lap 17 down to P3. But yeah, that was the thing, I knew it was gonna happen if I boxed, and well, with that it'll begin my way to catch them once again, but that'll mean that I'll consume way more fuel, but my plan is to catch them back, and after that let's conserve fuel, because I know that these soft tires will make me the task to catch them back pretty easy, because with those soft tires I have way more grip than the top two because they are hard tires, and I think the gap will be down to 1 second in just a few laps. 2 laps later, I was now less than 1.3 seconds behind the second place, but the safety car got deployed, another safety car, and that ruined my plan, but that saved my race because I am on the negative amount of spare fuel to the end of the race, and if this maintains like that, I would run out of fuel at the end of the race and I would go pretty slow on the final lap, and that means that with the safety car I don't need to conserve fuel anymore, and that means that worrying about fuel is no more, but also that means that the top two are boxing as well as the others for soft tires, because it is gonna be 7 laps to go. So yeah, I'm a bit of trouble, but let's see if I can maintain this race lead, and I hope I can, and maybe it'll be pretty hard, maybe impossible because of my lack of straight line speed. And the defense will begin right now, beginning lap 23, and here we go. This 5 lap sprint will begin, and this is gonna be a real challenge for me. I'm deploying as much ERS as I can in this straight, and then I stopped deploying it because we are not anymore in the straight, and the good thing is that I'm still leading the race, and even better, we are on the SS, so I am having a little bit of a breath to breathe. So we are still in the race, and hope he doesn't overtake me heading into the second corners, and we are into turns 8 and 9. Fortunately, he does not attempt to overtake me in these corners, but maybe he'll overtake me in the hairpin. But no, I don't think he'll overtake me in the hairpin. Thank God he didn't. And we exit the hairpin. We get into turns 11 and 12. Well, 13 and 11 was the hairpin, and now we head into the sprint curve. TheRealGT. Oh, thank God that he did not attempt to overtake me in that corner. And we exit the sprint curve. This is the real danger, and he overtakes me. Oh my goodness! Oh, thank God this happened right now. Oh man, thank God this happened just in time. The time that I was still leading. Oh, even better! Even better! 4 cross safety car got deployed. Oh man, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. I was worrying that I would lose the race lead here in this lap to begin lap 24, but well, the good thing is that the safety car saved me a little bit. But well, the safety car won't last until the end of the race, and so well, at least that made the challenge a little bit easier. But the thing is that we'll have 2 laps to defend my race lead. I know that the safety car will end at the end of lap 25, and yeah, it indeed got ended in lap 25, and we begin this 2-lap challenge to defend my race lead. And this time it wasn't too much of a deal to defend in this straight heading to turns 1 and 2, but the real trouble will be the straight before 130R, because when I headed into the straight before the 130R, TheRealGT was trying to overtake me, and he's on the inside into 130R, and he's overtaking me, and oh no, he pushes me wide. No, I lost the race lead. No, to make things worse, I lost it because I ran wide both into 130R and into the chicane, but the first one was because he pushed me wide. Well, kinda. And we came to the final lap of the race. P2. Oh man, what a miserable way to lose your race lead and race win because of it. Oh man, that is a pretty horrible situation. The real GT wins the race, and I finish in a bit of a frustrating second place. Ah man. Although yeah, that is the first podium I get in the season, but it could have been way better. It could have been way better, but unfortunately I lost it in an embarrassing way. So that is it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next race in Imola. Goodbye.